a big part of what we do is wait on artwork. After a book is done written, after the interior pages are drawn, colored, and lettered, we end up waiting on covers. And I finally got one I've been waiting on for a long time right here. This is the cover this is a wraparound cover actually, for The Absentee, which is a 120-page graphic novel written by me, drawn by fellow Mobilian Rando Dixon. And he did this amazing cover just over the last couple of months, and I just got back the colored edition of the cover from Italian artist Vito Potenza. Just look at this beauty. This is going to be on an oversized 8 by 10.88 inch case laminate hardcover. That's going to have oversized pages for our entire comic for The Absentee, which is a sci-fi possession horror we've been working on for about 12 years. It really takes that long in indie comics when you're self-publishing. It does take that long to actually get books made when everybody has jobs, everybody has family life, everybody has other things going on. But this is going to be wrapped around that cover, and all that's going to be on there is a logo right across here. Oops, sorry, Chrysanthemum. Yeah, it's going to be an Absentee logo right across there, and the credits with our names, the Flatline Comics logo up here, and that's it. That's what's going to be on that cover. It's going to be one that lets the art speak for itself. Super excited to finally have this book done. I can't wait to have this ultimate edition in our hands. Also got in another cover just tonight on a Friday night. I'll share this on art with you. This is the first cover. This art's by Marco Cantiana, a Chilean artist who's been working with me on my steampunk post-apocalyptic story, Last Ride of the Four Horsemen, for the past couple of years. And he created this amazing cover for the first issue of the last segment of the series. We got 4 more issues to go to finish out this book. And this section is called Tribulation. And here are 2 new antagonists, our 2 protagonists for the last several issues, in a very representative cover of how these characters are disproportionately overpowered compared to our heroes. Really brilliant work here by Marco. Super proud of it. I sent this off to Alabama Ortiz in Mexico for her colors, and she's very fast. I'm sure I'll get this back in just a couple of days with a beautiful rendition of the final version of this cover. This book is finished. All I have to do is letter it. All the colors are on the all 20 pages of this chapter, and I'm excited to get it out there. You can get both of these books right now on our website at flatlinecomics.com. Right now there are 2 volumes of Last Ride of the Four Horsemen, almost 200 pages of story by myself and various artists over the past, again, 12 or 13 years. It's taken us to get to this point. Our production is much faster now. Marco at the helm of the art. Super proud of it. I think you'll love it. And you can get digital versions of The Absentee, as well as single issue copies of the full story of The Absentee, all 6 20-page issues, on our website at flatlinecomics.com. So I just want to share these covers. This is the payoff for being a comics writer, when you have these visions of these stories in your head and these amazing artists realize them on paper or tablets or whatever medium they use to create the pages. To get this artwork in, to see it look so much better than you could have imagined, to have a cover like this one from Marco or this one from Rando at Vito, all guys I've been working with forever. These are super trusted artists that do amazing. Look at the colors on this, just beautiful. But to see this realized and to know that this is going to be in physical form in my hands in the next few months, it's really exciting. Like I said, both of these are finished. This story has been finished for a while. We just waited a year after we finished the single issues to put it out in collected edition. But it's going to be quite the tome. We're going to have a cover gallery in there from Rando, and my friend Oscar Pinto has done so many covers on so many of our series. And every page of that story is going to be represented in that book. Can't wait to get it out there. Just wanted to share the joy of receiving cover art. There's nothing quite like it for making comics, especially when you're doing everything yourself. To see the art come in, that you work so hard to convey these ideas to the artists, and then they come back with something so far beyond what you could even expect. Very exciting. Very happy with these pieces. thanks to the artist, I've already talked with all of them directly, but just beautiful work. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
What? So this Friday, I am traveling to Free Comic Book Day at Izzy's Comics in Northport, Alabama, near Tuscaloosa. And so I'm getting ready to go. So I'm in the storage area. So we're going to go through and repack the boxes here. So I always have to make sure that we've got the right books on hand. Typically our most important gonna be that one. Our Vicious Circus. And got our wrestling book here. So I'm gonna try, since this is a one-day thing, make these 4 boxes 2. So, and think the worst thing for me in this is, what did I forget? So I do have my little checklist that's usually up here, but we'll make it work. So let's get to it. Of course, I put all the boxes back right there because since you're watching me. Some of these can just be stored until I get back, and then we repack them for regular multi-day con. Oh, my child drew a sandwich for me. Well, shootness. Those are things that happen at the shows, and we get behind the table just hanging out. One down.
Thing about Kickstarters is you gotta mail everything out. Unpacking a lot of package, but unpacking nose job to do after our Kickstarter backers. Packing a lot of packages and then getting those packages to the post office after fine. So I'm going to be packing a few packages. These are 2 types of nose job, 1 and 2 going out to our Kickstarter backers. I've already packed up. Come on. Stack of single issues, number 2 books this morning. These are going out. These are just some of the ones that we have. We've already sent out a bunch of packages. The latest to get packed.
Well, I'm on the road. It is Free Comic Book Day weekend, so I am headed to Tuscaloosa, Northport, Alabama, to Izzy's Comics. and we are going to have a blast. So I'm going to take a leisurely route up there today, and I've got my advanced commissions done, so I might scribble some for funsies stuff and just see what's the vibe. I always get some interesting requests at this store, and so I usually enjoy very much what I do. The one I did last night was Dark Lily from Legend. So that's been a minute. I need to pull that movie out and watch it again. So if I'm gonna get to it, let's get a little farther down the road and I will check in again and see.
So something big has happened today, a day earlier than expected, thanks to Amazon's timely delivery. I'm replacing my laptop the first time in 5 years after half a decade of Adobe crashes, Google Chrome freezes, lost work because of those freezes and crashes, RAM memory losses, just one thing after another, trying to publish books, do the graphic design work that's involved in making books. All those things, we took the plunge this week because of these videos that we're making, trying to get the word up, trying to give you the personal experience of what it's like to make comics and everything that goes into not only making the comics, but marketing, publishing those comics, getting them funded, getting them printed, and getting them in the hands of readers. I finally took the plunge and got a new laptop. So this one has about 4 times the RAM, about twice the onboard memory, and much better graphic memory. So it should run all the Adobe programs much better than what I've been working with for all this time. And, with what we do, we have to be financially responsible. It's easy for costs to get out of hand in publishing. We are very small in terms of scope of operations, and we have to make good financial decisions. And so I waited until the last possible minute to get a good laptop, get a brand new laptop, and I got it at a deal. It's actually about $200 cheaper than the much lesser machine I bought 5 years ago. And then I'm still using it today until I get this baby up and running. So I'm gonna unbox this, get it going, get the Adobe programs loaded, get the whole suite loaded on there, the things that I have to use to publish comics and then to edit the videos that we're working on. And hopefully be a lot more efficient, not lose data, not lose time waiting on programs to load and cycle and to finally complete their purpose, and just make things easier all around. So that's the purpose of buying a new computer. So let's get this baby open, get it set up, and get to work. Okay. I'm excited. Like Excalibur from the lake. Bam. From the stone, I should say. I guess Excalibur to come from the lake in one story. Ended up in a cell. Things I really don't need in 2024. There we go.
Well, that was a long drive, but I'm finally in my hotel room. I made a couple of stops. at a car shop and a comic shop. Card shop. The comic shop was like the biggest fire hazard I've ever seen. The aisles were like less than me wide, and I was a little bit scared. I jokingly said to the family that I found a comic shop that I didn't think I was going to get out of, and they said that could be taken a number of ways. And I responded, yes, it can. So, like, I'm in danger. But anyway, well, I'm gonna chill and get ready for Free Comic Book Day. It's one of the best days of the year. There we go. Izzy's Comics has a little coffee shop in the back where Tim's wife, Missy, she makes like the best lovely drinks, and she gave me a lemonade with glitter in it. I'm like, so it's good. Makes me happy.
So these are the final colors I got in for the cover I showed you yesterday for the last round of the full portion of the new series. It's called Tribulation. The cover for the first issue, drawn by Marco Cantiana, and these are the colors I got in late last night from Alabama Ortiz. Looks amazing. Very happy with it. So I'm going to address that cover right now and show you what it is that we do. It takes just a few minutes because I already have all those assets that need to go. So here's the full-size cover. That's proportioned as it should be. This is in Photoshop. And these are assets on the last issue of the last series of Flash Out of the Force called Conclave. So I'm going to make this really easy on myself and just select those layers that are the credits and the logo. Drag those over to the new cover. And they drop them in there just about where they need to be. I'll have to adjust some of this. So I'm going to change subtitle down here. Okay, I have some articles. And I'll have to make some changes to where they did their signature. That's easy. You don't have to relocate it on the page. And up here, this is just too big. Probably placed a little too low. That's where I want it to be. So I'll select the layer for the credits and for the logo. And I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Bring it up the page. I'm kind of like smooth. And there we are. Middle of the page. And that's pretty much the gist cover. I'll tinker with the placement, with the size of the logo. I kind of don't like all this open space here, so I may pull it down, may bring it larger, and I might erase parts of the logo to bring her horn out in front of those so it looks like they're overlapped. Give it a little texture that way, but everything else is kind of ready to go with them changing the location of the artist signatures here. Make sure they get the credit like they want it to. But that's a quick and dirty preview of what it's going to look like, and I will share the final version sometime this week.
Well, I just left Izzy's after a very busy and good Free Comic Book Day. We had a lot of people, did some fun art, did a lot of jam pieces, which they do a lot of there. They picked some really fun things for me to do. So, waiting on some snack here for the road. And it's about 4 hours back to my door. So, hopefully it's going to be an easy drive because I'm tired already. But that's what energy drinks are for. Nah, it's all good. But yeah, it's a good day. I love Free Comic Book Day. I can't wait to come back up here. Everybody's so sweet. And just always so welcoming here. So we love our Alabama shops.